So you're back, John. No split decision this time, right? Is that the goal?
Hope not. I don't think. Think Ed's a guy that likes to fight, and we'll exchange. And if we exchange, I just know I hit harder, land a harder shot, and hopefully finish a fight. So it's been the goal for the last couple fights. Guys have been running a little bit, playing that strategic game of hitting and leaving, just getting the hell out. And hopefully this is one where we could trade a little bit and actually bite down and throw and get a nice win.
Yeah, I mean, maybe those last fights haven't unfolded exactly how you want, but do you still feel like the UFC is pretty consistently giving you fights that fit your skill set and are
yeah, I think they want to make fun fights. That's what the purpose of being a matchmaker is to make the fun fights, make the fights that people want to see, and they want to see. I'm a guy that goes in there and willing to get hit, to willing to take a hit to give a hit type of guy, and hopefully you can find other guys that go in there and actually exchange with you, fight with you, and they want good, fun, exciting fights, and I like to put those on. It's just a matter of, it takes two sometimes,
Yeah. Ed's obviously, been a middleweight for most of his career, but he started to come up to 205. Have you, in preparing for this fight, I don't know how much you watch of him, but do you notice any differences in his ability fighting in this division?
No, he's pretty much, he's been in the UFC a long time now. Have your job that long in the UFC isn't easy, man. You see a lot of guys come in the UFC and they're out in 2 fights, 3 fights, and he's a guy that's been in the UFC probably more than 10 years now. So, a long time. That's, got to give a guy credit who could do that. So, he's a guy that, throws hard punches, good jiu-jitsu, wants to take you, wants to get you down if he can get you down. But he's not scared to stand up and bang with you.
Do you admire that out of him, the fact that he's been in this game for so long? Obviously,
absolutely, man. I'm a guy who's been in it pretty long myself, and he's been in it probably almost twice as long as me. So, definitely something I admire about the guy for sure. To be able to hold your job that long, especially in this sport, it's a tough sport. A lot of injuries happen. He's gone through some, gone through some myself. That's part of this thing, and a guy who can keep his job and for that long is something I definitely admire, and give the guy a lot of credit.
The New York card just a week away. Were you campaigning to get on that one?
No. I would much rather be on this one, to tell you the truth, than in New York. New York's kind of tough for me, man. Well, with all the distractions of being home and all that stuff. Sometimes it's fun and this and that, but it's, after a couple of New Yorks in a row now where it's, none of the decisions have gone my way being in New York. The close fights, you're like, if I'm in Brazil, I'm definitely, and I'm Brazilian, I'm definitely getting a decision. And if you're in New York, and you're in New York, and I guess you're definitely not getting a decision. So it's like there's no home field advantage type thing, nothing. Like, I don't know. It wasn't fun fighting in New York, man. I feel like the judges were worse to me or something like that. I don't know why. But yeah, so maybe I just needed to get away for a fight or two and hopefully get back there, man. I'd like to see them do another Long Island card at some point, so maybe get on that one when they decide to go back there.
So this kind of works out for the best end. You get the fight up here, a week later in New York, you can be there, race, whatever.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm going to be cornering Chris Weidman for that fight, so I'll be with him all week starting. So I come home Sunday night, and then Tuesday I'm in the hotel with him in the city. So, it'll be fun, man, and we both, sacrificed a lot and worked hard to get to where we're at in our camps and stuff like that. So look forward to his fight and look forward to getting mine over with and enjoying and being able to eat McDonald's in front of him next week or something like that.
you got the Toucan. What's your take on Moncton so far? How are you liking this weather?
Hey, it's we're in New York. It's the same thing. It gets cold and rainy and snowy up by me too. I live right on the beach in New York actually, and it gets extra cold where I'm at. I'm right on the ocean, so used to it, but hey, it's not bad. I don't mind. I like the weather. I'm sure it's nice here during the summer, so I like the seasons, Were you with Chris when he got the news that Luke Rockhold was out? I was not. Luke's another buddy of mine, actually. We have the same manager, and me and Luke go way back ourselves, so it's always funny. He's always asking me whose side I'm taking, this and that, so I'm kind of happy they're not fighting more than anything else. Yeah, no, I talked to him maybe half hour after he found out, and you know, when he was still working out if he was gonna fight Jacare or whatever, and yeah, I think, man, I think he's happy too. I mean, I think he likes the Jacare fight more. I think I like it more for him. I just think it's, you know, Luke. I think him and Luke are the two top skilled guys in the division. I think they're the two best guys. But you know, not necessarily everything has gone right for either one of them. Mm-hmm. But I think they are two of the best guys at 185, and for them to fight each other for not a title didn't make a lot of sense to me. But you know, didn't work out that way, so it's good. Maybe they'll fight for the title down the road one day. Yeah,
did Chris seem pretty bummed out? Because I know that's one he's wanted back for.
Yeah, he definitely wants that back. But I mean, I don't know. For me, as a guy, as a friend to both of them, and you know, definitely, you know, I'm closer with Chris. Obviously, I've been with him from 10th grade. Been friends with him. Would have been tough for me to watch. You know, I don't want to see either one of them lose. But you know, if I had to pick one, obviously I'm gonna pick Chris. So it's tough to see, but. Yeah, I think he was definitely upset, but made me happy.
He's usually in your corner. Is it a little lonely on fight week without Chris up there?
No, definitely not. It's way easier. I don't have to deal with him, so it's good him not being here. Yeah, got to do this more often.
As a 205er, you know, this division's about to kind of hit the reset button. They're you know, going to take the belt away from Cormier. Jones is fighting.
Is that what's going on? They're taking the belt away.
Seems like the line of thinking is the moment the fight starts.
They take the belt away, then Gustafsson and Jones fight for it.
Yeah, so the moment the fight starts.
Being out for 2 years, and you get. I mean, listen, I think Jones is one of the best to ever fight, let alone fight at 205. I think he's awesome, but to get a title shot right away after you know, steroid suspension, that's pretty crazy to me. But hey, guy's awesome. I can't really knock them, and he's a draw, and make, you know, I'm sure the pay-per-view, all that other stuff makes sense, but I don't know.
I think it's a little.
I can see why DC wouldn't like that.
Yeah, you think it's a little unfair to him? I mean, he just defended his title in January, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's just DC's a company guy, man. He's I don't know if he's going to be calling this. No, he wouldn't be calling this fight if he's fighting next week. Yeah, right. But I mean, he understands the business part of it for sure. You know, and that's the way you got to look at it sometimes from everyone's point of view. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't like it. I know he doesn't like Jones. Like I've seen him backstage. He actually does not like a lot of that shit's a show sometimes. Not with him. He does not like Jones. So yeah, I don't think he would like that. But he's not the guy making the decision. So. Not up to him, you know. Got to understand it company-wise.
Who are you gonna have in your corner on Saturday?
I got Keith Trimble, who's always in my corner. Andre Harrison, I think this may be his third fight in my corner. A good buddy of mine, and Spiro Volantis. Keith and Spiro have been in my corner every fight.
You fought at the start of your career in heavyweight. Is there ever going to be an opportunity when you move back up to 265?
I don't know, man. My arms keep growing, and they won't stop. I'm getting bigger and bigger. I'm jacked like that guy back there. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tough to stay down at this weight always. But I mean, I make it easy. I mean, I have a great coach who makes sure I stay on my diet thing the whole week. I just listen to him. Much as it sucks, and I make the weight 205, but yeah, man, I'm way too jacked to stay down here. Eventually I'll get up to 265. I do. I mean, I meet some of the other heavyweights at these fights, this and that, and just as big as the guys, especially when I'm, you know, not dieting and stuff like that. But it makes me look better during the summer when I have to start getting down, you know. I live on the beach. I gotta have a reason to lose a little weight.
When do you think you would make a move like that? Because like you see the success of someone like Ryan Bader, what he's been able to do in that tournament. Yeah,
Bader's actually a good buddy of mine too, man. It's weird.
Friends with everyone.
I know, it's not good. I'm just a friendly guy, I guess. It is weird. It sucks to be friends with most of the guys, and most of the guys I fight I actually like. Right. Yeah, Bader, yeah, I mean, he's been killing it, man. Good buddy of mine. I don't think it's something that's out of the question. I mean, some of the guys I spar with heavyweight boxer, I think, is like number 3 or something in the world right now. This kid Adam Konaki was like 280, 290. I mean, if I could get hit by that guy, which I'm not saying I do great against him, he's freaking tough as hell, but if I can get hit by that guy, why not go up? I mean, one of my main sparring partners is Stipe Miocic, guy who's had the belt more than anyone else. So, yeah, why not go up to heavyweight at some point? But yeah, I mean, I will. Just who knows when? I don't know. sure I'll be a lot happier at these things when I do.